My darling minions, welcome back to Pro Wrestling Eve! And welcome back to Pro Wrestling Eve! There is no elegant way for me to get into this ring. How are you doing? Oh, did you have a good break? Most importantly, have you had a good weekend?
Also give it up to all you watching live on as EVE Champions on YouTube. Welcome back to the second part of your final show of the SHE1 Weekender. I am your lead commentator, Leah Owens.
The only thing working harder than the EVE team tonight is the zip on this shirt. Are we ready for our first match of the second half? I said, are we ready for our first match of the second half? Yeah, so this match is a singles match with a 15-minute time limit scheduled for one fall.
It's a one fall.
Let's meet your first contestants.
And your first competitor for the singles match with a 20-minute time limit is the third member of the Uprising, Nightshade. Being accompanied to the ring by Skye Smitson, one half of your tag team champions. Wearing that crown proudly, making sure everybody feels her presence here. She is not to be outshined by anybody in EVE. Look at that strut right there. EVE Army not fans of it. Well, to be fair though, the Uprising don't really have that many fans, I think. Am I right? Well, Rascal2006 loves Nightshade here on the YouTube chat as an EVE champion. Remember, everybody watching on YouTube, make sure you try and tell all your friends, families, pets, cats, dogs, whoever, and get them to subscribe as an EVE champion so they can watch and catch up on everything that EVE has produced, and look at that back catalogue and catch up if you've missed show 1 and show 2 and show 3 of the SHE1 Weekender.
It's the deadly Nightshade. And let's meet the next contestants.
And it's Kanji taking on Nightshade in this opening for the second half of the final show for SHE1. Kanji coming in there, wrapped up a wee bit on her left arm, but she's always got a great fighting spirit. Look at the shape that Kanji's in right now, guys. Do I see an 8-pack? Always super focused, always ready for a fight. Nothing keeps her down. I haven't been at EVE so long that I've actually missed that wee darling that is Kanji. Guys, remember, if you want to, you can always give us a super chat and donate.
The 5-star top girl, Kanji!
Lovely reception from the EVE Army here in the 229 venue for Kanji. Look at the focus on Nightshade there. Almost looking at Kanji in disgust, going, really? Really? You're challenging me?
Kanji Kanji is back, motherfuckers.
I know, I got so excited, Dan. Dan is now joining me back on commentary,
but
guys.
Here's the thing, Nightshade's also here to spoil that fucking return party.
Well, that's what she just said there. She goes, I'm going to make a sense of you, little girl.
Exactly. And here's the thing, this is Kanji's match back from injury. She's been out so long, and look at that arm. How taped up and bandaged is that arm? You know,
like you've seen taped up arms before, but that is 3/4 of her whole arm taped up.
Exactly.
And even just something like that, sorry, Dan, jump in, but anything like that, you're locking into the tie up there. It's causing damage already to the arm. Everything's going to be sore.
Yeah. That left arm, like anything that you do, like it's going to hurt. So she's always coming into that. Arm drag.
Whoa!
Anything that she does is going to be. Okay.
Oh, look at Nightshade. She scares me.
Nightshade is literally just enjoying it. It's like you know, a predator looking for its prey.
Just
is
stalking.
What we have right there. Yeah. She knows. She's confident, maybe too confident.
Oh, look at that coming up.
They have faced each other once before in even a triple threat match that also included Mercedes Blaze. That Kanji actually pinned Mercedes Blaze in. So Kanji does not hold a win over Nightshade.
Interesting.
Kanji has never actually defeated Nightshade. So like this is a big challenge for her because also Nightshade's been wrestling a lot more than Kanji has.
She has.
So you know Kanji, ever since she suffered a broken arm in a match with Emi Sakura when she was performing for OTT over in Northern Ireland, in Ireland, sorry. Well, it depends what show.
Just depends what show. It could be in Belfast, it could be in Dublin.
Exactly.
Look at that waist-long takedown, just throw there.
And ever since then, you know, she's attempted to come back only for the injury to get worse. She's now making what is effectively a second comeback. But look at that attitude right there. She got up in Nightshade's face. Really tells you the kind of person that Kanji is.
But look at her speed and her agility there, though. She's trying to go for that Canadian Destroyer. It is Sunset Flip, actually, to try and pull Nightshade down, but she's not going to do that.
It looked like at first she was thinking about maybe like picking her up for like a powerbomb or something, and then she realised that's not going to happen.
That's not happening.
Look at how as well, because she's...
Oh, she gets it this time, but wisely Nightshade grabs that bottom rope.
Well, it was even more than that. She couldn't hold her down, if you look.
Flat. Kanji throws through. Holds the arm, going for a crucifix pin here.
Couldn't hold it down. Just a nice point of the elbow down. There's that step up leg drop from Kanji. Classic Kanji right there.
Only a one kind. But cover again.
No, she's just not allowing her to. This is a smart move for Kanji here, by the way, like keeping hold of her. She's going to try and suplex her. No, rolls
up into a small package.
Well, they're both their shoulders down. I don't know who she was counting there. By the way, welcome to Eve, LK, our referee in this match, making her debut today. I think she's done a stellar job.
An absolutely stellar job.
You know, good to see her. I'm sure we'll see her back in Eve as well. Trying to send Nightshade off. Nightshade just...
no, but back into the rope again and elbowing that lower back of Nightshade.
Runs towards the kidneys. Big thank you to everyone for joining us in the chat here on YouTube as part of the members stream. If you support us this week, I really appreciate it.
Damn, she's getting harder and harder into those shots of the kidney there. Is she going to go for a third?
And right to the kidney. Look, she's hitting her so hard on the kidneys that she's literally hurting her own arm. And she's already got one bad arm. She don't want to hurt the other one.
Oh! Nearly had her head taken off there.
You see how Nightshade threw herself into that? That was a write-off.
That was. Look at that face.
That was a write-off right there.
Definitely. And just a big stomps from Nightshade to Kanji there. Clearly not a fan favorite here.
Nightshade, member of the Uprising, the youngest. Nightshade actually began her career, began her time in Eve, I should say, as a fan. If you have got EVEonDemand, which all of you have right now, go back and watch that very first Eve shows, and in the audience is a 14-year-old Nightshade, along with her sister. And now to be here performing at SHE1, like she could have been in SHE1, she just narrowly lost in a tremendous match that I recommend checking out against Skye Smitson. Oh my goodness, that right cross there.
And just throwing her into the center of the ring, but only a 1 there. It's not going to keep Kanji down.
Nope.
Oh,
traps the arm. Smart move.
And that's a sore arm, and now she's going to hurt the other arm.
Exactly. So it's like, because if she's going to free an arm, it's going to be harder for her to free the arm that's already hurt. Just toying with. Where I recognise this? Where I recognise this from Skye Smitson. This is one of those guys, like Skye would be normally digging in as well. So this is where you see like the Uprising. They're not just like a faction, a group of people that are around. They're genuine best friends. They're genuine people that hang out together and sit outside, who train together. And you are seeing that in the ring right now. And I think that Nightshade, honestly, is the best she's ever been right now. And I think that coming under the wing, as it was, of Rhia O'Reilly and alongside Skye Smitson, I think she's the best she's ever been right now.
Definitely. Sometimes you just make those choices, and I think for Nightshade, she definitely made the right one.
Yeah, absolutely. You might not necessarily agree with some of her methods, and I certainly don't agree with the methods of the Uprising.
Not at all.
But it's definitely been to the match with success as far as like her performances have been outstanding. There's that cross triangle right there.
But look at Nightshade just throwing Kanji right to try and get to that bottom rope to get a break. Oh, Skye Smitson getting involved on the outside. Nightshade distracting the ref.
Oh, and Skye Smitson with the boot to Kanji behind the ref's back right there. That is not the spirit of Eve. We do have the spirit of Eve.
We do.
But in Eve, any outside interference, any attack, any physical involvement from someone that is not involved in the match, that is a disqualification. It's just like you cannot hit a referee. You cannot. These are things that we deeply care about.
That's why they are the spirit of Eve.
Right, exactly, because
wheelbarrow
over the top there. More like a Ferris wheel suplex, actually. Like, beautiful move.
Full weight on the Kanji. Only a 2 count though. Almost laughing very sinisterly, just being like, okay, you want to have more, you want to get hurt more, I'll do that.
That's the thing. This is something that I think we've since it's been a part of her. Like, she enjoys more.
She does.
Gone are the young, innocent days of Nightshade, where she was a youngster trying to make a name for herself, and that tag team with Baines. Shout out Baines. Like now we're seeing just really like the best of Nightshade yet. And the thing is, she's still a baby in the business.
And she's still got so much more to grow as well.
Yeah, the best is actually yet to come.
Absolutely done. It's almost like you said earlier, like she's just stalking her prey. Just shot from Kanji.
I've got to dash off because Charlie Morgan's calling me. So yeah, I've just put the heat on you guys.
Oh, right, okay, Dan, let's leave it. But I'll come back. That's almost like a Pele kick there to the head of Nightshade, but Nightshade is still not down. Gives her a time, a wee bit of a breather here. What can Kanji come up with? Nightshade straight in, go for a smash. No, up and over goes Kanji, and this goes off the ropes. Nicely done, using her speed. Only a 1 count. Left, right, left, right. Go on, Kanji, get that fire. Splash in the corner. Nightshade reverses up and over. No, but Nightshade catches, and then Kanji drives Nightshade's head into the second turnbuckle. Variation of a 619 there to Nightshade in the corner. Is this the fight that she needs to get the win here? And Kanji go to the second rope there. Dive in with a nice missile drop kick. Hook of the leg. Ref slightly out of position. Could have cost her, which might have cost her the win there. Pointing the elbow to the back of the neck there, and Nightshade by Kanji, using all the spirit of Eve army right now. Going for kick, Nightshade moves, swinging a miss there, trying to drag Nightshade back down, and all those elbows, flurry of elbows to the back of Nightshade's head. Oh! She might be small, but she can knock you out. Oh no, not enough there still. She try to lock her back into that triangle choke. Is Nightshade going to tap? She's got those legs locked in and holding on to that arm of Nightshade, but Nightshade's wisely getting to her feet and lifting her up. Can she get her up? No, back into the back of her head. Can she do it? Yes, she can. No, Kanji let go of the... Oh, double chop to the chest of Kanji there. We better brace it. Go back to the choke there, lifting her up. We'll see this before. Set out power bomb. Go over the pin. Kanji kicks out, and what I can only say is 2.8, not quite up to 2.9. But what? Look at the face of Nightshade. She is in absolute shock right now. You know what I mean? Nobody gets up from that pop-up power bomb. Sorry, not pop-up power bomb. Choke power bomb. Now, if you look, we're at 3 minutes left on the clock here. Oh! Bit of some trash talk in there from Nightshade saying that Kanji is nothing. I certainly do not think that Kanji is nothing. Kanji is fighting back constantly. Straight back. Forearm of her own! Look at these two just going at it. They are just wanting to... Just a flurry of strikes here from Kanji. Just to get the last one. Just caught her on the top of the shoulder there. Nightshade off. A big spear from Nightshade to Kanji, folding her inside out. We are heading to 2 minutes left on this time limit of 15 minutes for this match. Who is going to pull out the win here? Or could we go to a time limit finish? Second rope, going for a back senton from the second rope, misses. Kanji rolling through, grabbing the arm of Nightshade, pulling her over to put her back into that triangle choke. Is Nightshade going to tap? Is Nightshade going to tap? We've seen already Nightshade's moved out of this way.
These two, like, there's literally 1 minute 26 seconds left of this match. As she taps!
Tapping!
She couldn't survive. She tried. Bless Nightshade, right? Give Nightshade credit. Yes. She really wanted to try and get to that time limit and force that. Right, like, you got to give it credit for Nightshade for lasting this long in that triangle.
Absolutely, I agree, Dan.
But
that's
what
what
a successful return. Kanji is back, motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah.
Kanji is back.
And that was with an injury still.
Right, like, this is her coming back. This is someone, it's not an injury still, that is a
recovering
body part. And, you know, that is something that she's got to be aware of. But I think Kanji's putting everyone on notice now. Jetta with the EVE Championship. Exactly. Matteo with that International Championship. I think Kanji is back, and what would the story have been if Kanji had an opportunity to come back earlier and be a part of SHE1? You know, it's just...
It could be a completely different finale they could be looking at.
Exactly. We cannot count out Kanji.
No, you
what
cannot.
What we are looking at right there with Kanji is a bona fide main event star for the future.
I believe that, Dan, 100%.
And our audience believe that as well. Now, if you do not, I'm about to do something I'm extremely nervous about.
You don't need to be nervous, Dan.
Your winner of the singles match, Kanji!
Give it up for Kanji, getting the win over Nightshade with 1 minute and 26 seconds left on the clock when winning on the triangle choke.
inches away from the SHE1 finale. But before we can take you there, we need to go on a little detour to the Hall of Fame. And here to introduce the second Hall of Fame inductee, Pro Wrestling Eve promoter Dan Reed.
There he is, the one and only Dan Reed, the owner of Eve, Right Girls of Wrestling. You will not be hearing from me until we reach the finale, because what a Hall of Fame induction that's going to come up next.
Thanks, everyone. Oh, I'm breaking this. You only get one opportunity to do something this. I think the best way to start this is by just kind of like addressing the elephant in the room. That's me. The fact is, it's not lost on me how it looks when the promoter of an all-women's promotion is a guy. I realise how that looks. And I'm sure if you're a guy, or you just don't identify as a woman, to be a fan of women's professional wrestling, for some reason that's looked at differently than being a fan of traditionally just male professional wrestling, which really just shows you how fucked up everything is in life. A lot of people therefore, like, they look at me like, why is it women's professional wrestling, and they're looking for something deep, and they'll say, is it because you've got a daughter? And in part, yes, absolutely, it absolutely is. And they'll be like, is it because you're the youngest of 4 kids brought up by a single mother? Yes, absolutely, of course it is. I've got strong female role models in my life throughout my entire life. But there's another key part of that. And the other key part is simply, I fucking love wrestling. And it doesn't matter the gender or anything of the wrestler. It really doesn't. Just give me good wrestling. That's all I want. And it just so happened that there was so many amazing women wrestlers on the scene that weren't being given an opportunity. And I, as a promoter at the time, was just like, well, fuck it, I can do that. I can create this, and along with my wife, we did that. First, working with an American promotion, and then in 2010, we created Eve. And then the more we did this, the more you discover, and don't get me wrong, I was a wrestling fan as a kid. I was importing tapes from around the world, because you couldn't get much professional wrestling over here unless it's just like WWF and WCW. That was pretty much all you could get. And it wasn't the best wrestling in the world. It was good, but it wasn't. There was something that was missing. And one of those key ingredients was a variety of styles. And some of those styles that were being catered for were in Japan. And that's when I started finding out about tape traders and being able to import all these incredible wrestling shows from Japan. And that's where, thankfully, throughout my career now, I've worked with so many of my heroes and idols that I used to watch from when I was a kid. And I'm thankful to also have numerous friends in common. People such as Emu, who's been raising funds for Shinjiro Otani, who suffered a career paralyzing. And one of the coolest, most amazing things that I would see when I was in those tapes, like I said, was that variety of styles. And one of those people I saw that just captured my imagination from a young age was the woman who you saw earlier this evening, Chigusa Nagayo. Now, a few moments ago I said that, I started learning more, and my wife started learning more about professional wrestling. We started learning more about its history. I'm a strong believer that in order to move to the future, you need to know where your past is. And I feel that because of the fact, especially in this country, for those who don't know, women's combat sports, even of the theatrical kind, were banned on television in this country during the 1980s and part of the 1990s. And it was, All Japan Women was the top women's wrestling promotion in the world, obviously based out of Japan with the best women wrestlers that you'll ever find. And the matches still to this day still stand up. They really do, and so much is available for you to go and watch right now. And although they got television deals all around the world, they never got a television deal over here because you couldn't show women fighting. That's, even though this is only 1980s, and like I say, part of the 1990s, that's how slow progression is, sadly, in society. It's very, very slow. And then because of that day and age, a lot of things from that era are lost. A lot of stories from that era are lost. A lot of recognition of people that deserve it, of people who changed the world as we know it. We may not know these stories, and we may not think of this as being anything than normal because it's the world that we've grown up in, but it wasn't like that. And it's because of people like Chigusa Nagayo that things changed. For those of you who are here and you're like, this is not what I was expecting from a night out on a wrestling, if you've never been to a wrestling show or any show before, I want to just point out a couple of things. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you've probably heard the name Stone Cold Steve Austin, you've probably heard the name Hulk Hogan. It's not the time, brother. The fact of the matter is, Chigusa Nagayo, who you saw moments ago, is a bigger star than those two. You compare her stardom in Japan to the stardom of Hogan and Steve Austin in their primes around the world, and you can't. Chigusa Nagayo is that influential that her stardom transcends professional wrestling. In fact, Chigusa Nagayo, part of one of the most influential tag teams, the Crush Gals. And if you don't know who the Crush Gals are and you're like, oh, I'll search them, you won't find the Crush Gals under professional wrestlers. You'll find them under musical artists. Because that's how big of a star they were. It wasn't just that they were in the wrestling. Their popularity transcended into pop culture. They were releasing singles, selling hundreds of thousands of copies. They were then becoming actors. Chigusa Nagayo became a very accomplished theatre producer as well. The level of stardom, the level of ability, the level of dedication to what we do, whether it's presented in theatre, whether it's presented in musical entertainment, whether it's presented in wrestling. Chigusa Nagayo, throughout her career, her 42-year career, has been able to transcend and achieve such success against the odds. And I mean that when I say against the odds, because I know there's going to be some people that are going to hate the fact that I point out that there is inequality, and as much as, yes, things are getting better, we're going back to a time when inequality wasn't called inequality, it was called normal. That's how messed up things were. It wasn't women's wrestling on guys' shows. You hardly saw anything. And at that point, Chigusa Nagayo made women's wrestling the #1 professional wrestling product in the world over in Japan. I think I've spoken enough, because the truth of the matter is, if I kept on talking to you about the influence of Chigusa Nagayo, guys would be running even later than we are. So it really means a lot to me, to my wife Emily, and everyone surrounding Eve, and I'm sure like all of our Eve faithful, everyone on there, for anyone that has been a part of us, including everyone backstage. It really means a lot to all of us to be able to start recognizing the people from the past who led us to be able to have a platform and create products like this, by making sure that everyone in the future knows who they are, whether they wrestled in that country, whether they're on that television or not, because they deserve it. So right now, So right now, I would like to introduce to you only the second inductee into the EVE Hall of Fame, the legendary, the one, the only, Chigusa Nagayo. Chigusa Nagayo, I think I speak on behalf of everyone that's ever laced up a pair of boots and come into this ring. Thank you. It is our honor to be able to present you with this as a member of the EVE Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. In Japanese, translate. Okay. 1980年の、15歳からプロレスラーになって、今年で43年目です。やっと願いが叶いました。ここイギリスに来ることの、願いが叶いました。本当に皆さんと、レスラーとそしてダンのおかげです。本当にありがとうございます。
She said, I became a professional wrestler when I was 15, and it will be 43 years since her debut. And she never thought that she could come over to England. And my dream has finally come true. Thank you. It's Father's Day in Japan too, and she thinks her late father had let her to be in England. Yes! She would like to bring wrestlers to Pro Wrestling Eve. If it's possible.
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, let's give it up for the legend and the newest member of the Pro Wrestling Eve Hall of Fame, the legendary Chigusa Nagayo! We head into our main event. I just want to make one more thing. This is Emu, everyone. Everyone say hi, Emu. Emu is one of the unsung heroes of the wrestling scene over here. Often, many of the people that you'll see, they'll be friends of Emu. She is someone that everyone in the wrestling industry should be grateful for over here in the UK. And right now, I made a point of saying that off her own back, she is friends with Mr. Shinjiro Otani. And off her own back, she has begun raising funds to help pay for his care, creating these t-shirts like you see worn by me right now and worn by Emu right now. Every single sale of those shirts, every single bit of money, every single funding goes straight towards the care of Shinjiro Otani, one of the greatest wrestlers to have ever laced up a pair of boots. So if before you leave, if you have something spare, please think about heading over there and helping to continue supporting Shinjiro Otani. Thank you very much, and thank you to Emu for being amazing and doing this for him back and for helping just now. Thank you.
Emu.
Okay, I think it's final time, yo.
And it's final time.
Now, for those who are unaware, I hate to now go into bad news. Kasey has had to have been withdrawn from the show due to medical, okay? For those of you that don't know, this is what the SHE1's like. The SHE1, this is show number 4 over 2 days. Everyone goes like hell over the SHE1. When we say this is the most grueling series, it's not a tagline, it's a fact. The casualties, they add up. The bumps and the bruises, they are all there. Everyone is feeling it right now. And that makes this final mean so much more, because think about everything that these two competitors you're about to see right now have been through. And right now, it's all for that. And it's all to become the Ace of Eve and go on to main event, the Wrestle Queendom 5, right here on Sunday, November the 13th. Bonnie, over to you, my friend. Also, give it up for Bonnie. Amazing as freaking always.
Thank you, Dan. What an incredible event to be part of! What an honor to be in the presence of Chigusa Nagayo. Oh. I don't even know how to follow that except with our main event. Dan's already told you what's at stake, so shall we bring out your contestants? Shall we bring out your contestants? Let's meet your first one.
So we have made it after a grueling 3 shows. We are at the finale of show 4 with Emersyn Jayne making her way to the ring. The only competitor to achieve 6 points in the SHE1. And rightfully so, she's walking in with her head held high and ready to become the new 2022 new Ace of Eve. Everybody watching on the YouTube channel, let me know who you think is going to win and become a new Ace of Eve. Do you think it's going to be Alex Windsor, or do you think it's going to be Emersyn Jayne?
The winner of Block C from the Kingdom of Alba, the best of the best, it's Emersyn Jayne. And challenging her tonight,
So as we know, Alex Windsor looking poised and right at Emersyn Jayne there. She got through on 4 points, not off to a rocky start with 0 points in the first show, but managed to get 4 points to advance to the final to face Emersyn Jayne. Shout out again goes to Kasey, obviously with injuries, but as Dan said, it is a grueling tournament, but I'm telling you right now, these 2 women in the ring, and it's already off to a fast-paced start, but what I was going to say, these 2 women in the ring are going to give it everything, because they want to become the new Ace of Eve. Emersyn Jayne not even waiting for the bell to ring, just starting the match whenever she wants to. It's on her time. Resorting to old tactics again. Going for a kick, but caught. Oh, but Emersyn Jayne with a fancy looking cartwheel there and a drop kick to Alex Windsor. Alex Windsor still has, I was about to say, doesn't have her jacket off, but Emersyn Jayne is taking that. Oh, bit of disrespect there, putting on Alex Windsor's jacket. Alex Windsor being mocked by Emersyn Jayne there. Oh! The Eve Army here going for a quick pin. Only just a 1 count. The Eve Army here thoroughly behind Alex Windsor. Emersyn Jayne resorting to old tactics as we've seen on her qualifier to get through against Charlie Morgan. Using the steel chair on Charlie Morgan to get through. Almost not, but look at Emersyn Jayne just taunting and pulling the hair of Alex Windsor. The one thing that we know, though, Alex Windsor has just been back for nearly about 8 months. Nice arm drag there, very quick, still holding the arm, roll through, and a drop kick to the shoulder of Emersyn Jayne, just catching her on the jaw. Now with coming back from injury, what would it mean to Alex Windsor coming back from injury and becoming the new Ace of Eve? Trying to set up again. Oh, big shot kick there, right to the chest of Emersyn Jayne. Full pelt there. Thumping blows to the back there. of Emersyn Jayne. Throwing Emersyn Jayne wisely back in the ring because that's where you need to pin your opponent to become the niece of Eve. Hook of the leg. Only a 1 count as well. Listen to the crowd here. Oh! Not 1. Not 2. She's going to hit with a basic drop kick to the face of Emersyn Jayne, but straight back up again with another 2. And 3 for good measure. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Oh, we've seen this before. A hard return whip to the corner. This time going again, up and over, off the ropes. Nope, trip of the leg there from Emersyn Jayne. Now, this is the one thing you got to remember about Emersyn. She is quick, she is feisty, and she will pull everything out of the bag. Drop kick. The drop kick. Up. Another drop kick. Rattling Alex Windsor's head off the bottom rope there. She's trying to go for another one. She's going to hit it. Massive drop kick. Basement drop kick to Alex Windsor. Nearly knocking Alex Windsor out. She's all out. Hook of the leg. Kick out though still at 2. The fight spirit there of Alex Windsor. Emersyn Jayne checking there from those drop kicks, the kicks to the face that she received on the outside from Alex Windsor, checking to see if her nose was bleeding. And like we said, these athletes, these women that we have this weekend have given their bodies, put their bodies through so much, and these are the 2 that are in the finale. They are feeling it, and they are going to go hell for leather to try and become that new Ace of Eve. Locking in that arm there, cranking on that shoulder, weakening it, just taking a body part right now. It's a wise move on Emersyn Jayne's part, holding Alex Windsor in this position, because even though it's cranking on the arm of Alex Windsor, it's giving them both a wee bit of time to breathe. And back, cut off there with a knee to the gut from Emersyn Jayne to Alex Windsor. Wow! Quick pin there though, but Alex Windsor still kicks out at 2. It's only been 5 minutes of this match, guys, and there's a 30-minute time limit. And this is just the beginning. Alexander, back elbow. Oh! Kick to the side of the face of Emersyn Jayne. Picking her up, and we're going to go for her signature fall away slam. Yes, she did. Yes, she nails it. Can she capitalize on this right now? Can she turn the tide on Emersyn Jayne? Catch leg, going for a dragon screw there, almost locking the legs. We've seen this before. This is not a comfortable position to be in. It's going for the crossbow there. Look at the torque on Emersyn Jayne's back there. Locked to the leg. She has nowhere to go. Is she going to tap? No, she flips over. Going for the pin on Alex Windsor. Only a 2 count there. Oh, big drop kick into the corner there. See, the one thing about Emersyn Jayne, you cannot take your eye off her. She's going to always have something to get back at you with. But these two Emersyn Jayne, firmly not the favourite. Alex Windsor definitely the favourite to win, it seems, with the Eve Army here. Emersyn Jayne almost taunting, just stalking Alex Windsor here.
Well, we recognise this attitude.
Yes, we do.
Emersyn Jayne with those clubbing blows right to the back, keeping her down. But Emersyn Jayne is we can tell the reason why she did what she did against Charli Morgan. It was desperation. It was fueled by the history between those two, and now she's got Charli Morgan's best friend and tag team partner in there. And how, well, over the double face buster. And both women are down. And think about this right now, like, Emersyn Jayne has the opportunity to do the one thing that she's never done.
Never done.
won the Ace of Eve, gone on to main event Wrestle Queen and win. Alex Windsor right now is turning around a losing streak that led to her and Charli Morgan becoming a tag team. Oh!
Slide through the legs.
What was that? Going through. Under. Whoa.
Fast paced. Oh, double cross body!
Well, we saw the double face bust and now the double cross body. We have to remember that the last time we saw these two in the ring together, they went to a 20-minute draw. Okay, neither of the two have ever defeated one another. Okay, and now we're here and they're going to. We've done it. We've got to.
We have to have a winner here.
Even if we go to the time limit, we're just going to then start on again. Okay.
There has to be a winner.
Yeah, we've run this long, we've run this late, we might as well keep going on, all right? Like, we are getting a new Ace of Eve.
Whatever means necessary.
Is it Emersyn Jayne? Or is it Alex Windsor? Whoa, she nearly took her head off. And
Nearly there.
Holds on to that top rope.
Oh,
no.
No.
That Blue Thunder. Oh, grabs a hold of her, just like, no, you get back here.
Whoa!
Oh, Rana countered from the power bomb. That's the thing. She didn't set it up. She just grabbed and went for it. You know, you might not like Emersyn Jayne.
Got it! She got it!
Did you see the disc?
Did you see? She just really threw her there.
Oh. Unbelievable. Look at the look.
Look at the look.
The thing that we have to remember is the fact that this is their fourth match. And remember, this was originally a triple threat, but because of this is what the SHE1 does.
It is.
It breaks bodies.
It breaks bodies.
Okay, and so now we've got these two going in at one, going for that sharp
Oh!
shot. Nice cradle counter. Oh, that was close. Going underneath. The
Pop bomb!
Sky high. And now going for another one.
Oh!
Go for that cover. Go for that
Hook
cover.
that leg.
1, 2, and no. The left shoulder. Emersyn Jayne is so good. It's so tough. And you might not like her. And I have questions after what we saw earlier with Charli Morgan. You know, like, but you have to give her credit when it comes to being a professional wrestler. That the best of the best moniker. That's not a bad nickname that suits her, you know.
I know, it suits her very well. Hooking that leg.
She defeated Takumi Iroha on the way here. Defeated Sapphire.
Oh!
Defeated Charli Morgan. And now
Okay, got it too.
against the best friend of Charli Morgan. Stomp's just on the down there. Which might be taking a bit too long here.
What's that? Oh, Emersyn Jayne coming with. Oh my god!
And misses the moonsault. Desperation tactic there, but she took too long.
Back it up,
Oh, and there's that octopus.
The octopus stretch there. Trying to get.
She needs to
Alex
stretch out that arm more.
She needs to pull that arm because a bit more stretch. Dropped on the floor, but
And
she's
there
not
it
gonna-
is.
and there's that full stretch. Is it going to make Alex Windsor tap? Look at the torque in that shoulder, Dan.
Talking on that shoulder, stretching across the neck. Look at her as she throws her weight into that submission, trying to hyperextend the elbow and pop that shoulder out of its socket. As Alex Windsor so desperately tries to reach for the rope, and she does by the tip of her toes. Leah Owens, tip of her toes.
It still counts, though. It still counts as a break, even if it's the tip of the toe.
Yep. Oh, and she's heard this already. This is, you're just going to cause her to snap.
Oh.
Wow. This is the old Emersyn Jayne.
This is the old Emersyn Jayne.
Right, this is what Charli Morgan has done to her. This is what harking back to that Wrestle Queen has done to her. This is what winning the SHE1 has done to her. This is what going on to main event Wrestle Queendom has done to her. As Alex Windsor will not stay down, will not take, and fires up as the two trade back and forth.
Oh, just caught her with
the palm strike.
Oh! Alex
She
definitely
spoke
did not like that at all.
She spoke bad about the best friend of Alex Windsor.
Oh!
Clothesline.
Oh! Went for a headbutt. Why they're still standing?
I have no idea. Just kicks in the chin.
Oh!
Oh, she takes it, just grabs her.
Oh! Look at
How is she? Oh! How?
Hi! Oh!
Runs right through her, and both women are down.
Huh?
What are we seeing right here, Leah Owens? After 4 bone-breaking, injury-inducing matches, these two women still perform and take it out of one another like this. The aggression from both women, the fact that both women want this
So much.
They are prepared to themselves because this isn't a tournament that they're going to fill for a few days. This is a tournament that has taken years of a career right here. This
Absolutely.
is what it's done, and they are prepared to keep going through it, Leah.
This is how much it means to them. Absolutely, like they're bone-breaking moves one after the other. How these amazing athletes are standing.
Right now, Alex was having to use the right, but then charges in.
Oh!
She saw the foot come and tried to block it as much as she could, but she took it right in the nose.
She is rocked right
And
now.
now she's going for that moonsault again, maybe. Tripped her.
Oh!
It was all a ruse.
It's all a ruse! Oh!
Running power bomb.
Hey, can she capitalize? Hook both legs. Oh no! Oh! Shining Wizard! Hook of the leg. But Emersyn Jayne still kicks out. Look at the face of Alex Windsor right now. What does she have to do to keep Emersyn Jayne down?
Well, we saw in her face there, like, oh my God, I can't believe that wasn't a 3, and then she regained her composure.
Sure, that's right.
What if, to keep pushing, keep going through this.
Don't lose sight of what I want to get.
Oh, behind.
Oh. Oh, we've seen this before from
We know what's
Emersyn
going
Jayne.
on here. Shadowfax in the
Shadowfax!
back of the head. Back of the head.
That was the back of the head.
We've had enough of that already this weekend. Right in the back of the head. Oh my gosh! And after a weekend of assault, of abuse.
Oh, cut her from the outside.
Cut her in a cartwheel kick all at once. Never seen that before. Now picking her up over the shoulder. Over the shoulder.
Oh!
It's out. This is the move she won the U Championship from Kaylee Ray with.
Oh! Alex Windsor is still in this. I don't know how.
It's almost.
It's inhuman.
Yeah. Well, she's called Titanium for a reason.
Exactly. Emersyn Jayne.
She is iron-willed and she is having the life choked out of her right now. The desperation of winning SHE1. You want to know what winning SHE1 means? Look what it's done to Emersyn Jayne. Think of how she's been over the last few years. She turned her career around. She turned who she was around. She became a better person. She became friends with the people she'd been enemies with prior to. And now we are seeing it. She has resorted back to the person that she was, that we knew deep down existed.
That she always had deep down inside of her. Alex Windsor just coming up here. They'll go in for a swing and a miss. Oh,
2-2, no. Alex Windsor underneath.
catch the arm.
Ducks now. She's going for that.
Locks that in. Whoa!
Set.
Hook the leg, hook the leg.
2.
Leg on the rope though, Dan.
Oh my God.
Instinct there from Emersyn Jayne.
Just at the end there. These two, how are they?
I don't know.
I would not want to be either of these two for the next 2 months.
No,
But we're back in 2 weeks. How are they going to go through this?
Oh!
Dragon suplex!
So right on the top of Alex Windsor's head there.
Shades of Shinjiro Otani there. And now just on the back of her head. The back of the head has taken so much abuse in this match.
Like, no one should be standing after that. Oh my God!
That's it.
Is
the
this
figure
it?
four driver.
It's a figure four driver.
That's what she used to defeat
1,
Takumi Iroha.
2. Oh! She's still in this. Look at the shock in Emersyn Jayne's face. Look at, she's busted open.
This is what the SHE1 does.
Look at how far they're going to go. Look at the blood dripping down from Emersyn Jayne. She's just like, no, I'm going to focus. I'm going to see what I
she's
can
going
do.
back to the.
Oh no! Oh no! We've seen this earlier.
Spirit of Eve, and we know Alex Windsor isn't going to want to end this on a DQ.
Definitely not.
So Spirit of Eve here. And there she is. She's got that chair. This led to her success. This is how she beat Alex Windsor's best friend, Charli Morgan, earlier. This is where we saw the true colours of Emersyn Jayne.
She almost didn't use it and then just went, no, what?
And it's not just blood red, it's red with envy. It's red with jealousy, green with envy and red with jealousy.
Roll up, 2, 3! Oh my God! Oh my God!
The chair! It backfired!
It backfired on Emersyn Jayne! You have your new Ace of Eve! It's Alex Windsor!
She did it!
She did it! What?
Oh no!
Emersyn Jayne not happy at all with that. She was pinned 1, 2, 3. Charli Morgan out to save her best friend. Oh, Charli Morgan. Charli Morgan definitely not happy about that. But congratulations to your new Ace of Eve, Alex Windsor, just back from 8 months back from a return from injury, and she has become your 2022 Ace of Eve. Oh, did you just see that there, Eve Army? She lifted up that title there and was a wee bit reluctant to hand it back to Jetta, your Eve champion. Is that the championship that she's going to want to go for? Nah, wrestle friends at their finest. Congratulations to Alex Windsor on becoming your new Ace of Eve. Thank you so much for joining us, Eve Army. I hope you have enjoyed the SHE1 tournament for 2022 as much as I have had commentating it.
For Alex Windsor.
Congratulations, I've been your lead commentator. Please tell everybody that you know to subscribe and become a new champion to catch up on everything that happened at this 2022 SHE1 tournament. Thank you so much again. I've been your lead commentator, Leah Owens, and good night.
Millie McKenzie, Jamie Hayter, and the original Ace of Eve, Charli Morgan. Give it up for your new Ace of Eve, Alex Windsor! Alex, that was an incredible performance over possibly the most grueling SHE1 that we've ever had. By becoming the Ace of Eve and winning the 2022 SHE1 series, of course, you are guaranteed the main event of Wrestle Kingdom 5, November 13th right here. And that means you get to challenge for the championship of your choice in that main event. So my question to you, do you know who you would like to face? Which championship you would like to go for?
Is that you catch my breath? I've just wrestled 4 matches this weekend now. Wrestle Kingdom is much definitely on my mind. Right now, after just winning the SHE1 series, I have to think about what is next for Alex Windsor. And I've been thinking a lot. If I'm to become worldwide, I need to become an international champion. bit of revenge here. So, at the next Eve, I'm coming for your international championship. If I'm to become a real international champion, it can't stop there. Matteo. Your Tokyo Joshi Pro International Championship as well. Now coming back to this weekend, I have to give credit for every single girl in that locker room back there. I have to give credit. Every single girl who has put their fucking bodies through hell. There has been casualties, there have been injuries. Not one of us has come out unscathed. And I tell you something. I am so fucking proud to be part of the EVEonDemand. And I am very, very proud to be your new ace of Eve.
Everyone, one more time, let's give it up for your new ace of Eve, Alex Windsor! And let's also give it up for, after an incredible 4 shows, the entire cast of Eve! Thank you so much for being a part tonight. We're sorry we ran so long. The bar still appears to be open though, so fuck it, grab a drink and celebrate your new ace of Eve, Alex Windsor! And I'm pleased to say as well, all the performers will be out with 8x10s and assorted gifts that you can purchase for yourselves and your friends. Thanks so much for coming. We'll see you again next time. And remember, we're back here for Wrestle Kingdom 5 on Sunday, November the 13th. But we'll be back a lot sooner than that elsewhere. Check out EVEwrestling.com for all your tickets and notices of upcoming events. Thank you.